Should you go for HDB or is buying condo a better choice? Most of the Singapore population stay in HDBs today, but their dream is to be able to own a condo as it symbolizes wealth and success. So in this video, I'll be doing a comparison between HDB and condo to see which is the better choice. I'll be comparing them from the perspective of investment, cost, financing options, restrictions, and convenience to decide which is the winner. First up, which is a better investment? For this, we can look at the price movements of HDBs and private properties over the past 10 years. While property prices have increased for both, it's quite clear that the prices of private property have increased a lot faster as compared to HDB prices. Here's why. 1. Singaporeans are generally getting richer. We know that because both the household income and household net worth have gone up over the years. As we become richer, we also become more ambitious and we want to achieve a better quality of life, such as driving bigger cars, living in luxury houses, and eating cai fan with fish. That's why it's no surprise when it was reported that more Singapore residents are living in condos and apartments today as compared to a decade ago. This will naturally push up the demand and price for condos. In fact, some of the recent condo launches have seen overwhelming sales and are nearly sold out on the launch weekend itself. Second, there is a larger supply of HDBs as compared to private properties. And because there's a limited supply of private properties, they are more exclusive and prices tend to be higher. To add on, there are more HDB flats being built right now as compared to private properties. With more HDB flats being more widely available, this also means that any price increase for HDBs would be more moderate as compared to condos. Third, HDB has a limited pool of eligible buyers, which only consists of Singaporeans and PRs, whereas private property is open to almost everyone, with a whopping 30% of the population being non-residents. This will contribute more demand to private properties as compared to HDBs. Also, HDB prices are controlled by the government through cooling measures to make sure houses remain affordable. Meanwhile, cooling measures for private properties are not as extensive. So, because of all these reasons, it's quite clear that private properties are a better investment choice. Next, let's compare the affordability between HDBs and condos. For this, we can look at the average price of a HDB and condo with a similar size. For a HDB with 1,200 square feet, the price averages at about $552,000, while for condos with the same size would cost 57% more. Though, it's worth noting that HDBs being more affordable doesn't mean that they are less superior as compared to private properties. In fact, if you want to, you can even renovate your HDB flat to look like a condo. Besides HDBs being cheaper, HDB home buyers will receive more government subsidies such as the CPF housing grants and proximity housing grants. There's also the annual government payouts to eligible HDB homeowners under the GST voucher scheme and Civil Support Scheme, which will help to further offset their living costs. So for this category, HDB is the clear winner here, as it not only is the more affordable choice, homeowners will also receive additional grants and payouts as compared to private property owners. Next, let's compare the rental use between HDBs and condos. Here, we can see that the average rental prices for condos are always higher than HDBs. However, it's important to note that high rental prices don't equal high rental use. In fact, the rental yield for HDBs is around 5 to 7%, whereas condo rental yield ranges between 2 to 3%. That's because 1. HDB prices are much cheaper than condos, and 2. Condo owners incur a monthly maintenance fee, which is usually paid by them instead of the tenants. The fee typically ranges from $300 to $700 a month, which is a big amount. So for this category, HDB would be the winner here, as they would still enjoy more attractive rental yields. Quick pause. Not only Weibo is giving away free money again, they've further upgraded it. From now till the end of the month, if you sign up using my link down below, find any amount and keep the money there for 30 days, you will get a total of 10 free shares worth up to $100 each. But of course, Weibo is not just about their sign-up rewards. They also have one of the lowest commissions for the US, Hong Kong and China markets. Weibo also lets you earn a yield on your idle cash with MoneyBoo. They have a regular savings plan to automate your investments, so you don't have to see your stocks every day. It will just up, buy, down, buy some more. Last but not least, Webull has a learning center and global community which lets you discuss stocks and learn from one another. So sign up to Webull now if you have not done so. With that being said, let's get back to the video. Next, let's look at the loans that's available for HDBs and condos. There are two types of financing options, bank loan and HDB loan. For both property types, you can take out bank loans to fund the purchase of your property. But for HDBs, homeowners are also able to take out HDB loans, and this comes with several benefits. For example, the loan-to-value limit for HDB loans is 80% as compared to just 75% for bank loan. This means that you need to just put out 20% in down payment under a HDB loan as compared to 25% for a bank loan. This leaves you with more cash to do other things. Besides that, HDB loans also allow you to fully pay down your down payment using just CPF, provided you have enough money in your OA of course, while bank loans require you to pay at least 5% of the property price in cash as the down payments. Next, HDB loan interest rate is fixed at 2.6%, whereas bank rates fluctuate based on market conditions. This gives more certainty to HDB loans as compared to bank loans. As a bonus, if one day interest rates for bank loans drop, home buyers who use HDB loans have the flexibility to switch to a bank loan, while it's not possible to switch the other way around. Finally, for late payments, HDBs are generally more lenient as compared to banks. This is because HDB is open to negotiation for late payments under justified circumstances. Meanwhile, banks are generally a lot stricter. In short, if you are looking to purchase a HDB, you may be better off in terms of having more financing options. So that was the financial aspects between owning a HDB and a condo. But now, let us look at non-financial aspects. 1. Restrictions. HDB homeowners are generally required to occupy the flat for 5 years before they can legally sell their flats. Meanwhile, for private property owners, there's no such requirements. However, there's a seller's stamp duty, where if they sell the property within 3 years, there will be a super high fee of up to 12%. 2. If you are single, you are only able to buy a HDB after your 35th birthday, whereas this age restriction doesn't apply for condos. As long as you are above 21 years old and have money, then you can buy any condo that you want. Third, facilities. Most HDBs have basic facilities such as badminton courts, playground, and exercise corners which are open for public use. These are great, but nothing too fancy. On the other hand, most condos have a ton of facilities such as swimming pools, function rooms, tennis courts, gyms. Some even have bowling alleys, golf driving ranges, and KTV rooms. If you are one of these residents with these cool facilities, good for you. You can now save money on expensive country memberships and don't have to go all the way to Tioheng to sing karaoke. But of course, you may say, but there's condo maintenance fee. Yes, but some condo owners have cars, and the benefit of staying in a condo is that they get to park their cars for free. So in some sense, they get to save on parking fees. Whereas if you stay in HDB, you will have to fork up to $110 per month. Okay, here are my thoughts. Whether a condo or HDB is better depends on what you're looking for. A condo may be more suitable for you if you're looking to invest or are looking for a place with better facilities. On the other hand, a HDB would be better in terms of affordability, rent out, and more financing options. All in all, buying a property is a huge commitment and you will be putting in a lot of your hard-earned savings into it. That's why it's important to know what you are buying the flat for. Is it for investment or for your own stay? And what are the things that matter to you? Anyway, that's all for this video. Hopefully, you found it useful. Like, share, and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.